A thin woman named Emily Carter sat by myself in the nook of the restaurant. Her plate became complete, untouched. The place buzzed with chatter, clinking glasses, and laughter, but she regarded untouched by means of it all, like she wasn't certainly there. A waiter named Jake Miller observed her from in the back of the counter. Something in her silence spoke louder than phrases. He had seen lonely clients before, however, this became extraordinary. There has been a heaviness in her stillness, a quiet ache that filled the room. Jake hesitated for a second, then walked over lightly. "You don't like the food?" he asked softly. "Need me to make you a unique soup?" Emily said not anything, simply stared at her plate. However, her eyes softened when she looked up at him. There has been a faint flicker, something among pain and desire. Minutes later, Jake lower back, no longer simply with soup, however, with something rarer. Presence. He sat across from her, breaking every restaurant rule he knew. "Let's devour together," he stated with a small smile. "Simply 1 spoon. That's all I ask." Emily's arms trembled as she lifted the spoon. One chew, then another. The warmth of the soup regarded to thaw something frozen in her. Tears rolled down her cheeks, quiet and steady. Jake stated nothing. He simply stayed, letting her cry and devour at her personal tempo. Tomorrow, the restaurant doorway swung open tough. A person in a sharp gray suit stormed in her, his presence commanding attention. "You, come with me now!" he barked, pointing at Jake. The team of workers went silent. Jake froze, unsure what he had accomplished wrong. Inside the supervisor's workplace, the man handed him a card. "I'm Emily's father," he said, his tone softer now, "and the CEO of this restaurant chain." Jake blinked, speechless. "My daughter hasn't eaten properly considering that her mother died," the man persevered, his voice trembling. "However, you simply sat together with her. You didn't treat her like a problem to fix. You had been clearly kind." He paused, swallowing hard. "But more than that, I need you to stay close to her. Now, not as team of workers, but as own family." Jake didn't recognize what to mention. In an international that moves too rapid and judges too effortlessly, on occasion all it takes is one quiet act of kindness to remind someone they nonetheless belong. Drop a heart in comment, like and subscribe my channel, and visit my channel for full videos.